10,000 of you. I know it seems like a small number to some of you, but 10,000 of you, to me, it's a big number. 10,000 of you have clicked that subscribe button below my videos. That astonishes me because I started this as a hobby and I didn't think that it would go this far, but it has. So that means I have to keep working as a hobby for YouTube and making videos for you guys. That's what I enjoy the most. By the way, the music that you're hearing in the background, also we're going to get into the setup pretty soon here. I just wanted to thank everybody that's been there since the beginning, since before 100 subscribers, since the beginning, since you were the first subscriber, second subscriber. Thank you guys so much for sticking around. I really appreciate it. Also, the music that you're hearing in the background is done by DJ Jbish. His YouTube channel is DJ JDB23. I'll leave a link in the description down below of this video. Also, the music that you're hearing is going to be in his new album that's upcoming. But the album's going to be coming up soon. I just wanted to give a big shout out to him for releasing one of his tracks to me before the album's even released. So thank you, Jordan. I really appreciate it, man. Also, guys, like I said, I wanted to thank everybody. 10,000 of you have clicked that button. It's astonishing to me. That means I have to keep working at YouTube and just keep going with this, guys. So it started out as a gaming channel, and it's kind of leaning more towards tech now and doing tech reviews and just kind of going over things with you guys and doing unboxings and whatnot. And I still do gaming, trust me. I'm a huge Fallout 4 fan. I'm a huge Battlefield fan. Call of Duty, whatever you name it. But let's get into the setup, guys. I think you're really going to enjoy it. It's changed a lot since my other setup video, which has over 500,000 views. It's changed a lot. So if you're coming over from that video, you're going to see the changes firsthand. So let's go ahead and get into the setup of this, and we'll go through each item bit by bit. And I think the total setup cost right now is about $9,500. So including the camera that you're seeing me on right now. So let's go ahead and get into the setup video, guys. Okay, so first off, when we walk into the room, you can actually see where I do unboxings and whatnot, and we do everything like that. My box lights up here, my tripod over there, and we've got an old power supply sitting down here waiting to send out to a fan of mine, and that needed a power supply. And then we have my desk. Now everything will be in the links in the description below, guys. If you need links for anything, every single item that you see in this video will be in the links in the description below, besides that power supply. So everything is down there. If you guys want to buy stuff, it's all Amazon links. You guys can just go click it, put it in your cart, and click buy or whatever you want to do. So moving on, we're gonna go over to the bed. I actually work at a furniture store, so I make pretty good money there and get pretty good discounts. So the bed is actually from a company called Coaster. Now I ordered this because I like very contemporary styled things, and the bed is pretty contemporary. So as you can see, when I first got it, I actually installed LED lighting underneath, so it goes all the way around the bed and completely around. Yeah, I can change it. It's RGB lighting, so I can change it any color I want. I can make it fade between colors, and I can make it go to music if I wanted to. It's really, really cool. So that's also in the link in the description below. This is a 16.4, about a 16.5 foot strip, and it was just enough to get around the whole bed. So if you guys want to pick up that's in the link in the description below. I also have LED lighting underneath my desk, as you can see. The PC will be last, so don't worry. Let's go ahead and sit down in my chair here. The chair that I'm using is actually a white executive chair. It'll be in the link in the description below as well. So moving over to the setup, as you guys can see, we have an NZXT H630W case. It's an Ultra Tower. I upgraded from the previous tower because I needed more room and I wanted to upgrade a bunch of parts and maybe do a dual build. So I want to kind of put a PC over here and a PC over here, just a smaller editing PC. Not quite sure on that yet. Maybe I'll use this one for streaming or something like that. For the headset that I use for PC is a Corsair H2100, 7.1 Dolby Digital Surround. For the microphone, we'll go up to the microphone first. The microphone is actually an Audio-Technica AT2035 with a dual pop filter on the front XLR microphone. I used to have a Blue Yeti where we actually did a giveaway on that, and depending on the time that you see this video, it's already over. But we did a giveaway on my old Blue Yeti, and one lucky subscriber already had that. It was drawn on December 20th. So anyways, we got a Neewer, however you want to say it, Neewer boom arm. I got it in white. It's pretty hard to find a boom arm in white, but I managed to do so. Then we got an IKEA shelf right over here. I had to put these little spacers underneath here because the shelf was like leaning down. Wasn't very appealing to the eye. So up on top of the shelf are some of the products that I've reviewed, some of my boxes. There's a Metal Gear Solid 5, the Phantom Pain custom hardcover. That is a really cool book. It's definitely a good read if you guys want to definitely get into that game. We've got some G Fuel. We got a white shaker cup that they actually gave out during the G Fuel, the Gamma Labs championships, Call of Duty championships. So during the championships, you could order a white clear cup, which went with my build really, really well. So that's why I ordered that. Like I said, we got an IKEA shelf here. Now, from the mic, getting back to the mic, guys, I have ADD, so I jump around a little bit. Sorry. So getting from the mic over to the Scarlett 2i2, this is the what the mic goes into, and you can adjust everything on the fly right here. This, I definitely recommend picking this up. This is in the descriptions below if you guys want to definitely pick one up. I've been using it now for about a week or so, and I noticed a huge jump in quality over the Blue Yeti that I had. You can also listen to it in live feedback through your headphones if you wanted to. Actually, I have to turn on the phantom power. So it's actually listening and picking up my voice right now. That's why you're seeing that ring right there. So as for the monitors, let's go over the monitors here. Here's just a few boxes back here, some custom Metal Gear Solid 5 arts that came with that book that we saw. Audio Technica, I did a review on the ATH M50X White Edition headphones. We also guys, Corsair, Intel, EVGA, Audio Technica, Turtle Beach. If any of you guys are listening or watching this video, we're definitely shooting for some sponsors. So if you guys want to sponsor, I know I'm kind of throwing myself out there, but just bear with me. We got a nice Turtle Beach X07 box down there. That's what I use for console. Now onto the monitors. These are Acer. Let's see, H236H Elbids, and they are running in 60 Hertz right now. They are IPS panel, 178 degree viewing angle, glossy front. I prefer the glossy front because it gives off a much richer color. So we have 3 of those, 1, 2, 3. And the reason why I chose these is because back when I chose them, they have almost no bezel. It is awesome. You put them right next to each other, you can hardly notice a bezel. After gaming for a little bit, they disappear. So now underneath the monitors, we have the JBL Pebbles, which I'll be probably replacing soon with some Bose or Harman Kardon speakers, external speakers for the computer, which I don't really need because I use my headset all the time. It's 7.1 surround. I love that headset from Corsair actually. And for my daily driver phone, we actually have the Sony Xperia Z3. I think this is the Z3 Plus, not sure. So the Sony Xperia, I've been using this phone for about 4 months now, and it is really awesome. If you guys want to know the case on here, the case is actually a devil case. It's kind of like the Draco case for the iPhone 6s. It's all military grade aluminum, so you just kind of screw it on, fit it on, screw it on, whatnot, and be done with it. You know, it's not going to bend, it's not going to break. It's an awesome, awesome case. So, okay, we're done the monitors, we've done the speakers. There's just so much stuff here, guys. I've upgraded so much since my previous video. So as for the keyboard goes, I'm sorry for the yellowish color. Really sorry about that. As for the keyboard goes, it's a Corsair Strafe RGB keyboard. I have it running in white right now. We got some custom caps on here that run, I put those in blue. I do a lot of online gaming a little bit, maybe some CSGO and whatnot. So as for the mouse, we have the Logitech G502 gaming mouse. I use this is my daily driver mouse. I don't use any other mice. I've had this one for over a year. Haven't had any problems. The feet have hardly even worn out on it. It's a really good mouse, guys. I definitely recommend picking that up if you're looking for a really good mouse. I think they're running about 60 bucks right now. For the mouse pad, we've got a Rocketfish. It's got a control side and a speed side. I'm using the speed side right now when I'm doing editing, and then I use the control side when I'm doing gaming. It's all metal or aluminum, whatever you want to call it. It's served me pretty well. I haven't switched that out. I've thought about getting the full length keypad, or whatever you call it, the gaming mouse pad, the full length one, but I don't know. We'll see. So like I said before, the desks are the biggest question I got on my last setup video for 2015. These are Mic desks from IKEA. They are in the description. Quit commenting about what desks they are. They are in the description. I made sure of it. Trust me. Just go down there and click on the link. It's there. Also, this side cabinet here. Let's just go through this real quick. The side cabinet, we've got a couple watches in here. My grandfather's watch after he passed away. We've got a few other goodies in here. And then we've got a few stickers and CDs that we use, you know, driver CDs when you upgrade computers and whatnot. And then we've actually got some skins down here that I did a review for dBrands, if you guys have heard of dBrands. We have dBrand skins on the Xbox One, which I'm going to show you in a second, and these are all kind of rings from my fans. I use the white rings, and these are all just the leftovers, red and blue and whatnot. And we got some extra cables in here and everything. Here's the shoulder strap from the camera that I'm using. And then down here is just extra drive bays for the NZXT H630W case that we use right up here. And these are just extra drive bays that I don't need right now. We've got our power supply bags back here. This is for the old power supply. This is for the NZXT power supply. So a lot of upgrades have taken place. We're going to get to the computer in a second. So now over here we have the Xbox One. This was just after day one launch, so it's not the day one edition. I've been running with this, as you guys can see. Let's try to get a little flicker of the dBrand skins on here, if you guys can see that. It's kind of a brushed aluminum. It's really cool. And then we put a silver trim on the outsides. Now, the hard drive, I quickly found out. Come on, focus, focus, focus. There we go. I found out that the hard drive, the 500 gig hard drive that the Xbox Ones originally shipped with, was not enough. So we had to get a 2 terabyte external hard drive, or solid state hard drive hybrid, whatever you want to call it. So we had to get one of those. We just received yesterday, I did a review on it. If you guys haven't seen it, I did a review on the Xbox One Elite controller. I've been using this for about 2 days now. I really love it. I definitely recommend it. I just put that in the description as well. Every time I get a new product, guys, I always upgrade my descriptions. So rest assured, every product that I use is down there, and I highly recommend it. Otherwise, I wouldn't buy it. Turtle Beach X01s, or not X01s, X07s, Turtle Beach X07s. I've been using those a little over a year now. Pretty much all the equipment that you see here, besides the controller and this headset here, the Turtle Beaches, the Xbox One, the hard drive, the controller, all that stuff has been used. All these monitors here have been used since day one of starting this YouTube channel full time. This is the ATH M50Xs, the white editions that I did a review on my Frosted Tech channel. And if you guys don't know or haven't seen that, it's in the description as well. If you guys want to go subscribe to that, cool. These are the ATH M50X white editions that I had reviewed previously. I haven't used them much, but I can assure you they're really good headphones. Then we got the AMOB headphone hanger, and as you guys noticed, we also have the AMOB headphone hanger over here as well. So onto the TV. It is a 40-inch Samsung 4K TV. We've been using this since the beginning of the channel. Like I said again, it's been going pretty strong. I use it for the Xbox. I also have an input to my PC. Whenever I want to do some pretty heavy editing, I put it up here so I can see it a little bit better. over the 3 monitors down here. When I do editing, I literally spread everything over all 3 monitors. So it definitely helps. I think I'm going to be upgrading to 4K curved monitors pretty soon. And when you guys see the PC in a second, you'll see why. So as for the TV goes, 4K Samsung, it's been doing me really well so far. Now let's get on to the PC, what you guys have all been waiting for. Oh, the webcam. Logitech C920. I use that for streaming. I also use it with my UCam software to kind of do the overlays with the green screen behind me. So let's move on to the PC. Like I said, we have an NZXT H630W for the case, which is a beast of a case. I can't recommend it enough. So moving on to the computer. Now for the computer, this has been upgraded quite a bit since you guys have last seen it. If you haven't seen it, go back and check out my old video. I'll probably leave a link in the top right here if you guys want to go see the old setup. Now we have 11 Corsair fans in here. 11 Corsair fans, and we have 1 Xigmatech fan and 2 NZXT fans. I'm going to be upgrading this one to one to match that one. But anyways, don't mind the Dragon Balls. I just put them in there for show. Anyways, this is the new Skylake build. So we have the Asus Z170A Deluxe motherboard. And then sitting on that, we have the Intel i7 Skylake 6700K. And that has been boosted, or whatever you want to call it, overclocked up to, you go into the motherboard, BIOS, whatnot, you can overclock. Just look up a few videos if you guys don't know how to do that. Focus! Thank you. Anyways, that's overclocked to 4.8 gigahertz. It was 5.0. It started not running stable, so I bumped it back down to 4.8. 5.0 turbo. It's fine. It hasn't had any problems since. Moving down, we have the H60 cooler. Guys, like I said, everything's in the link in the descriptions below. Then you have the Dominator. This is DDR4 RAM, 3000 megahertz. We have 16 gigabytes of it. I'm thinking of upgrading to 32, but there's really no need for it yet. And now in my previous setup video, you guys have noticed that I wanted to put DDR4 RAM in an FX platform, which was completely stupid of me. And back then I didn't know much about PCs. But anyways, moving down to the graphics cards, we have a custom bridge that I had painted recently. Just put that on. From EVGA. Thank you, EVGA, for sending that over, by the way. We have 2 EVGA GeForce GTX 980 Ti for the Win editions. These are overclocked to 1430 megahertz, or 1430 megahertz each. So those are both overclocked. For the power supply, we have a 1200 watt Hale 90 from NZXT. And then that's pretty much it for in here. For the boot drive and basically where I store my Photoshop and stuff like that, that is sitting on a Samsung 850 Pro, 500 gigabyte, and then we have a 2 terabyte Western Digital Caviar Black. So I will be getting another, maybe a 1 terabyte 850 Pro. I really like the 850 Evos and the 850 Pros because they have that VNAND technology, which makes it so much faster. It's really, really cool. My PC literally boots up in less than 8 seconds. So, I don't think I showed you guys the chair. I think in the last video, we started out with the chair, but I'm going to show you guys the chair real quick. This is the Chief Executive Chair. You can find it on Amazon. I think it's running about 90 bucks or something like that. Not too bad of a chair. I really like it so far. And yes, the trash can is in the description this time. I have had a few people ask that, and it's just really weird. So I put that down there. So I pretty much think that covers everything. I guess I don't have much more to show you. Maybe the foams on the wall. I think that's the only thing I didn't show you guys. Those are also in the links in the description below. I think that's pretty much it. So let's go talk to you guys for a second, and we'll let you go. So what'd you guys think? We pretty much ran over everything. I don't really have too much more to do. If you guys like the video, make sure to leave a like and a comment down below. Also, if you guys want to see any tech videos, gaming videos, whatever it may be, make sure you click the subscribe button. Well, let's try to reach the goal of 50,000 subscribers by the end of July 2016. That's the goal that we're going to be shooting for. I'm going to definitely amp up the quality for you guys. 10,000 subscribers, man, that is just astronomical. Well, anyways, guys, thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed. Also, like I said, everything's in the descriptions down below. Hopefully that'll cut down on all the questions and whatnot. If you guys have any questions for me, make sure you leave it in the comments down below. And that's pretty much does it, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.